Did that work? Welcome everybody to Diamond Zone. Happy Monday. I hope everybody had a great weekend. I know we had a fabulous weekend, nonstop launch calls and three-way calls. I guess that's my great weekend. It was just, it's so fun when you got people that are out there excited, and you got people getting momentum, and you have people that are seeing the results of their hard work. And really, that's what the business is really all about. So I want to start off by talking about the income disclosure notice. And I want you guys to understand the importance of this. And here's what I'm finding. Because obviously, every time I do a webinar or do any type of a call, I am talking about the income disclosure notice. What I'm finding is this is probably the best closing tool you will have. And the way I set this up, just so you all know, I know when the slide's going to come up if I'm doing a webinar or whatever I'm doing, even these types of calls. And the way I set it up is this company is in momentum mode. And whenever you're in momentum mode, you have a lot of people that are looking very closely at your company. And our company wants to make sure it dots every I and crosses every T. Because this is a company that's built for the future. And we want to make sure, okay, that everybody understands, okay, our income disclosure notice. Because what the mentality, everybody, is this. When someone sees this, any type of business person that sees this, it draws them closer. It's not like we're talking about get involved, do nothing, right, and make a lot of money. The income disclosure notice is let people know very upfront, this is a real business. And this, I'm telling you, if you do it, and anybody who's doing any one of our calls, or you're doing your own webinars, or even when if you're meeting with your teams, you should always talk about the income disclosure notice. Here's why. It's for new people and it's for the old people. When I say the old people, the people that are already in the business, I want them to obviously always know that your results are because of your results. And I always say this, don't give me credit for your successes, but never blame me for your failures. And that's what this income disclosure notice does. So you guys use it in that way. And people start to say, I was talking to a business guy, he goes, I cannot believe I've been in 3 other network marketing companies. No one's ever been that upfront. He goes, this is why I love this company. So keep this in mind, understand it, but make sure that you have this slide up because the company's watching. Okay, because we want to make sure, and it's the truth, we want to make sure we dot every I and cross every T. Okay, now, let me put this up. I got some announcements, and then we're going to get into the training. But as everybody knows, today at 10 o'clock, like we do every Monday, the company now has its, what do they call it? Update call. So Monday World Update Call today at 10 o'clock, live.cnworldgn.com. Today it's going to be Alessandro. He's the COO of the company. So make sure you're on this call just to get your updates of what's going on with World Global Network. And then I also want to have a shout out to all the people that went to the Canada event. You know, Jeremy Roma did a Canadian tour all throughout Canada. And a special shout out goes out to Patricia Cagnetta and Terry Bernay. They rocked it, man. They had the largest group at both events. Their team was like 1/3 of the room. And that's a testament, guys, to your hard work and effort of what you guys have been doing, you know, in the Canadian market. And that is now on the map. I know these 2 ladies are really pushing to rank advance to president. They're diamonds, and they have They have the foundation to definitely go president this pay cycle. So my applause to all you guys out there that really rock that in Canada. So that's that. Now, tonight at 6 o'clock, I got to get all my stuff straight. We have our opportunity call, as you guys know, every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday at 6 o'clock Pacific time. I ask everybody to do that when you go to my Facebook page. That please share that with as many people as you can. You treat this as the next event. Okay, this is an event, and you want to market. We are professional promoters of different events. So that's happening tonight at 6 o'clock. On Wednesday at 6, Jeremy called me and said, listen, do you mind if I tag team with you and Lisa the opportunity call? So on Wednesday, we want to make this a company-wide event. I believe we're going to have thousands of people on that call. So just make a note on Wednesday at 6 o'clock. We're going to be promoting it throughout the whole company. And Lisa and I and Jeremy are going to tag team that call. So remember, starts tonight, and we want to roll as many people as we can into Wednesday. Okay. Now remember, is that PST always Pacific time? I always talk about Pacific time. So 6 o'clock Pacific, 9 o'clock Eastern. Okay. Once again, 6 o'clock Pacific, 9 o'clock Eastern. Tuesday, Jeremy does his team call. He's going to make some great announcements on some of the things that he's going to be rolling out for the Las Vegas event. We were in, where was I? I was in Florida, and we were in New Orleans, and we did the training session and the mastermind for the Las Vegas event and all the topics. You're not going to want to miss that event, guys. Okay, you need to be in Vegas. I did a team call with Bill Davies' team yesterday, and I said, listen, I don't care what you have to do, and I'm just talking straight with you all. Okay, you figure out how to get to Vegas. It'll take your business to the next level. So knowing that, Lisa and I wanted to announce for our team a contest. I don't know if it's a contest, but it's a rank advancement. We don't want everybody to rank advance. So if you guys have a pen and paper, I want to tell you how it's going to work for the Las Vegas event. The Las Vegas event is the 23rd through 25th of June. It's at the Palms Hotel. Now, we have an unbelievable suite at the Palms Hotel. And a lot of people will be arriving on that Thursday. So Thursday night, I believe we have a 6,000 square foot suite. Okay, it's a phenomenal suite. So we want to have a welcome reception for all the people within our team. And in order to get into the suite party on Thursday, you must be a team developer. Okay, you must be a team developer. Okay, to get into the suite party. Okay, that you're not going to want to miss that party. It's going to be catered. It's going to be unbelievable music. So that's the first thing. Then we want to put together an incentive contest for people who are rank advancing. Okay, so here's how it's going to work, and Lisa will put this out in an email also. Okay, anybody who is not a platinum, so I have the rankings here. Okay, if you rank advance to platinum, okay, and you go to Las Vegas, you have to be in attendance at the suite party because we're going to be giving away cash incentives to people who rank advance. So if you rank advance to platinum, you're going to get $100 cash at the suite party. Okay, simple. Now, if you are a platinum and you go to diamond, you're going to get a $200 cash at the suite party. If you go from diamond to double diamond, okay, or platinum to double diamond, let's say you just skip to double diamond, you get $300 at the suite party. If you go from platinum to Grand Diamond or Double Diamond to Grand Diamond. You just get to Grand Diamond. You rank advance. New, you get $400. And for those people who hit the president ranking, you're going to get $500 cash at the suite party. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 $100 bills. Now, here's the caveat, guys. You must be in attendance, okay, at the suite party, okay, to order to get your cash awards, okay? So we just want to put that little cherry on top because, guys, we're running just like you guys are all running, and we want to make sure that everybody is there and all those people that are rank advancement are going to get those rewards. Okay, let me make sure. Stop, breathe, Jeff. Canada, boom, 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 boom. Okay, I did it. Okay, so let's talk about now. Okay. Okay, that's a good point. It's any pay cycle up until Vegas, including this one. So it's not like it's just now. Yeah, we want the urgency, but any pay cycle up until Vegas. That was a good point. Okay, so that is what is going on. We want to give away money. We believe we're going to be giving away $5,000, $6,000, $7,000. Okay, because we know a lot of people. Man, I've never seen so much momentum, guys. And it's really a testament to all of you. It really is. You guys, a lot of you are taking responsibility for your business now. You're doing three-way calls. You're doing your own launch calls. You have your webinars. You're taking ownership of your business. And a lot of you are now starting to see what taking ownership means. It means the buck stops with you. Understand, the upline will always be there. The way Lisa and I have always built our business is the upline is gravy. But we've always taken responsibility. And we're always going to be there. Okay, it's like parents, right? Your kids are out of the house, but you know what? You're still there, okay, if they need you. Okay? But now it's time for, can you put some cream in there? There's the creamer there. I asked my wife for a cup of coffee and she gives it to me black. I'm not happy. Lisa's in her nightgown. She doesn't want to be, see, she wants coffee. Okay, so that's how you do it. You take responsibility for your business. And like I said, it's applause off all to you guys. Because a lot of you now, you're closing your own deals. So here's what I want to talk about today. What I want to talk about today is very important because it's happening every single day now. Here's the good news. The good news is we have momentum. The bad news is we have momentum. Now, what do you mean by that, Jeff? And I want you guys to know something. The same people that are on your list are on other people's list. You're not the only one that knows Sally Sue. Sally Sue knows a lot of people. And a lot of people that know Sally Sue are joining World Global Network. Or forget even World Global Network. A lot of people who are in other multi-level marketing companies have Sally Sue on their list. And who's going to get to Sally Sue first usually is the one that's going to recruit Sally Sue. Does that make sense, everybody? Do you understand how many network marketing companies are out there? And every network marketing company says the same thing. Make your list. And here they go. Sally Sue's on 17 people's list. But who gets to Sally Sue first is the ones that's not procrastinating. Is the one that just goes, you know what? I'm just going to go through my numbers. So I can't stress enough. Hang on. I can't stress enough the urgency needed with our company. Because I will tell you this, guys, if someone's looking for an opportunity, do you really think it matters in a lot of cases if it's Hilo, if it's a nutritional supplement, if it's a skincare product? Sally Sue doesn't know any different. So we have to get, now obviously we have a lot of people in World Global Network calling Sally Sue. And then some of you are going, well, Sally Sue went with somebody else. I don't even remark. I don't even work where Sally Sue just came from. It just popped in my head. Okay, Sally Sue went with another person. Well, I don't know what to tell you. We got to work with urgency. Okay, that is the message for the whole idea is to get through your list quickly. And when someone is interested, okay, you got to move and get them into the system. Now, if you're having problems getting people to close, you want to use that wording, okay, this is where you might want to pull in the upline, just to put it over the top to make sure they get into the system. So this is the good news about being involved with a company that has momentum. But you got to create that urgency within yourself, guys, every single day. Now, the rank advancements just happened in Calgary in Canada on Saturday. See, we could. You want to talk about how it's happening? Of course it's happening. Okay, of course it's happening. It happened to me and Lisa. Okay, you're not immune to it happening to you. Okay, and no one owns anybody. It's a relationship, and that's what people are going to get involved with. Okay, it's the relationship. Don't get mad. I told the group last night that I did a call for. Don't get mad. It should motivate you. It shouldn't make you go into a corner and say, this is hard. Okay, no, you know what that does? If I lose, it makes me nuts. And it motivates me to do what? Get through my list quicker. That's how it works. Okay? I've told people before, there's going to be a time you walk into a meeting, you're going to go, Mom, what are you doing here? Well, I signed up with Betty Bob. But you're my mother. Well, you didn't call me, son. Okay? I'm telling you that's happened. Okay? Where people see relatives in meetings. Because they said, well, that person would never do it. It's going to happen. You just mark my words, guys. I've been doing this a long time. It happens all the time. Okay, so let's talk about, which we did, urgency. Now, here's all I want. And I'm not going to write down all the numbers, but I just want you guys to know, in order to rank advance, you have to understand, one person getting involved can mean, let's say you want to get to diamond. A person who gets involved, you understand we all pay on points, right? If someone buys a single helo for $319, you have 100 points towards your 10,000. 319 transfers to 100. And if you add the loyalty at time of sign up, you can then add another 30 points. So one person buying a single helo is 130 points, okay? If someone buys a family pack with loyalty, 550 points towards diamond. Got it? And if someone buys a premium pack, it's 850 points towards diamond. And do you know, okay, that if you add the BioZen, the full BioZen package, there's another 500 points there. So let me tell you what's been happening. Since we did our last call a month ago about exactly this, the premium packs have increased by over 60%. Let me tell you why. It's another testament to all of you. You're at least presenting it. Now I want you to take it one step further and present the BioZen. There's nothing wrong with you guys all saying, listen, if you started your business, you should have all the products. Let me tell you what I recommend, to buy the premium pack and the BioZen. Do you know how many points you're getting towards diamond if you did that? Now, I'm not suggesting everybody's going to do that. But if you don't present it, I promise you, no one will do it. And this is why in the beginning, while I had that call a month ago, there was so many people buying single packs. And then you could see the organization was duplicating single packs. Do you know how many people you need at the single pack to rank advance to diamond? Take 10,000 points divided by 100. Because some of the people, where is it? Some of the people weren't even getting the loyalty. What's 10,000 divided by 100? I think, is that 1,000 people? I don't know. Anyway, it's a lot more people. But if you had each person, if you just presented the premium and the Biozen, you're getting right there $1,350. You need about what? Seven and a half people in order to 7.5 people on each side if everybody bought the top package. Puts it in perspective, right? You know, if everybody just bought the family pack with the Biozen, you need 10 people on each side because you got 1,050 points. 550 plus the 500 in the Biozen, just by adding the Biozen. And I don't know what's going to even happen when we put the phone in. I don't know how that's going to translate in points. We're going to find out that when we're going to Thailand on Friday. So you guys understand, right? It's people and products. When you got the person and you're sitting there and you're sitting down with them, you got to show them what's best for them. Because understand, this has got to be your mentality. It's a one-time purchase. And if you give them the understanding of the value of this business, you will sell. You will bring people in at the premium pack with the Biozen. Even if you add the Biozen to a single pack, right, you're getting 630 points. So here's all I want you to do before I change the slide. Every person you bring into the business can mean anywhere from 100 points to 1,350. 100 points if they bought the single pack with no loyalty, up to 1,350 would be the maximum points. Now, tell me now how easy it would be to rank advance. And this is what I want you guys to share with all your people. It's just an understanding of the point structure. And then some people go, well, wait, I got a person. Okay, there's no way, there's no doubt this person is going to buy a premium pack. It's the same thing that happened with the premium packs. Okay, people that were doing all singles now start to do 60% more premiums. Because why? Well, it could be confidence in the system, confidence in what they're really offering people. You know the globe. How many times have I shown that, right? The value of this company. Well, if you show the value of what someone's really getting here, having somebody buy the premium pack and Biozen is no big deal because people have the income. Believe me, never ever believe someone doesn't have the money. Because I've had people that you would think couldn't rub two nickels together would come up with $40,000. They just figured it out. Okay, now that's that. So here's the thing in the business. Obviously, when you get started in the business, and I know you guys have seen this, but I want to, because I know there's always new people joining these calls. And to those people, guys, I want to welcome you. We do these every day, Monday through Friday at 7 a.m. Pacific time, because our commitment is to your success. And I do believe that when you are part of something and you're receiving information every day, worst case scenario, this motivates you to maybe go out there and make that call that you normally wouldn't make. Because I will tell you this, everybody on this call, and I say this a lot, and I mean it, you're different. You're people who have made a change. And now you got to take that change and put it into action. And when you go out there and you're doing this, I don't care how long you've been involved, sometimes you got to take your time out and redo your list. So if I'm talking to a new person, okay, I want them to really think about their first 10 people. You know how we do the structure? Remember I tell you every time I do a presentation, I put my daughter Jenna left, my daughter Jessica right? See, my closest family and friends, I want it at the top of my organization. Even though maybe most of them wouldn't do it, I'm giving them an opportunity. They all know Lisa and I are going to build it. So wouldn't they want to benefit from what's happening? Of course. So your first 10 people should be closest family and friends. Now, I know some of you roll your eyes at this one. I love this one. I rather talk to cold market versus warm, Jeff. Well, let's just really understand what you're really trying to say. Okay, you've been involved in 10 other ones, and you can't possibly bother them again. Listen, I'm telling you, you need to present this to everyone. Everyone. Closest family and friends. Now, here's what's going to happen with your closest family and friends. They're either going to get involved, right? Or they're going to ridicule you. They're going to make fun of you. So what? It's a great learning curve. Going through your family and friends, because sometimes they don't hold back, right? They'll let you have it. It doesn't make a difference. You're going to have to go through it anyway. But your first 10 people you put on there should be your closest family and friends. Your second 10 is the large sphere of influence. People who you know have a net. You've heard me train on this before. People with money could open doors for you. Who do you know that has a large sphere of influence? I beg you not to pre-qualify these people. These are people that are more open to opportunities than most because they understand. A person who's done well in life understands how he got there. Unless he won the lottery, right, or got some big inheritance, he understood. Anybody who has success in life understood multiple streams of income. These are the people you want to get to. How about people you know who are experienced in networking? Much easier conversation with people who understand network marketing. Every time I do a three-way call, you know what I say? Have you had any experience in network marketing? I ask the question. Oh, yes. Tell me about that experience. Listen. Tell me about that experience. Well, you know, my mom's sister's best friend's girlfriend got me involved and it really didn't work. Well, what company is that? Well, it was Herbalife. Oh, well, Herbalife works. There's people making a lot of money in Herbalife. Why didn't it work for you? And you just watch what people say. Well, at the end of the day, it was me. Perfect. At least I know this person understands the concept of networking. And then I could then translate into what we're doing. So put down the people you know who are experienced in networking. There's a lot of people jumping over here. I love this one. They're undercover. They're in another company. That's what me and Lisa were. We were undercover because we could not deny this. This was powerful. There's a lot of groups out there that are launching, okay, but they're in other companies. People who are experienced in networking, guys, get a hold of those people. How about your social butterflies? Remember Lisa's story? She used to play bunco with all the social butterflies of the neighborhood. Right, and they were just sitting there. They were bored. They wanted to make money, but no one gave them an opportunity until Lisa came along and said, listen, I started a business. What are you doing? And now she got a couple of social butterflies within her organization, and the organization took off. Give some social butterflies something to do besides gossip about everybody else, right? Get some social butterflies in your network. This is how you think when you talk to people. And here's the rules. Don't prejudge. It's not who they are, it's who they know. Remember the training? If it's not this person, I want to keep this person in long enough so maybe they introduce me to this person. And if this person, we work with this person to see if they want to build. If they don't, then you want to keep them in long enough to find this person. I can network through people. See, this is what people don't understand. How do you stay in your warm market? Here's my question. How can you possibly get out of your warm market? If I sponsor Amaka, I personally sponsor Amaka, I now have 200 to 400 new people in my warm market. Why? Because Amaka's warm market is mine. You guys got it? So if I'm out there and Amaka sponsors Steve, I'm now into Steve's 200 to 400 people. I just got to get him to open up his consumer base. Because what if Amaka's not the one, but she led me to the one? Not only am I happy because I found a leader down there, but do you think Amaka's happy? She benefits from that. Do you see? This is how you stay in your warm market forever. You can't. Now, what if you're doing cold market? You know what cold market is? You're running ads. You're out there talking to random people. What's the purpose of cold market? To get them into their warm market. You don't take cold market and put them into cold market. You take cold market and you put them in their warm market, which becomes your warm market. You guys, this is why you can never, ever, if you guys have an organization, which everybody has, you can't possibly run out of people. It's a virtual impossibility to run out of people. So remember, it's not who they are, it's who they know. And of course, you all know the saying, the people you think will, won't. And the people you have no expectations for, surprise you. It's just the rule of thumb. You know what this does? It should create urgency. Not to pre-qualify anybody. Now, when you create your list, and I'm challenging everybody, always go back to your list. Always go back to your list. Always look back at it. And the people that said no to you even 60 days ago, have you touched base with them lately? Or did you just call them for your new business? Touch base. Touch base weekly. Hey, what's up? How's it going? You never know when somebody's situation changes. You just don't. Why do you think people, all the retail stores advertise every day? Why do you see the same commercials? See, I watch a certain news channel. I won't tell you because if I told you, then you would know if I'm red or blue, okay? I watch a certain news channel, and every day, the biggest advertiser is Nutrisystem. Marie Osmond. Hi, I'm Marie Osmond. I lost 50 pounds on I know the commercial word for word, but they play that commercial literally 8 to 10 times a day. Why? Same audience. Same audience. But maybe it was the day someone said, I've had enough, and I'm going to buy Nutrisystem today. Same thing, guys. Same thing. You offered Hilo and an opportunity with somebody 90 days ago. And by then, okay, in 90 days, their boss has pissed them off. They didn't get the vacation time they wanted, and they're not going to get their 3% raise. And you haven't talked to them. And then this same person's on somebody else's list. And because you haven't called them in 90 days, somebody else calls them and goes, you know what? I'm ready. And they join another company or they join World. And then we go, damn it. Should have talked to him again. Yeah. Marie Osmond, every day, 8 to 10 times a day, talking to the same audience. Well, I ran the commercial once, didn't work. No, guys, you got to understand advertising. You got to take advantage of every opportunity. Touch base with your people, even the ones you talked to before. How's it going? Great. Maybe they say everything's fine, everything's dandy. Great. I don't want to lose weight yet. Okay. Well, when you hit rock bottom, when do most people look for an opportunity? Think. When their situation is good or when their situation is bad. Most people wait till their situation is bad. But when should they look? When the situation is good. That's just human nature. So just make sure you're touching base with your people. Now, once you do that, now we have the KISS system. You know what that means? Keep it simple, stupid. And man, this company has done a great job in keeping it simple. Okay? The approach, the invitation. Okay? Your approach is what? How's it going? What's happening? Right? If you're talking to your warm market, how's your business going? It's conversations. And if you see an opening because their antenna is up, the third-party tools that you want to leverage is the 2-minute video. Listen, Mary, I hear you. I understand where you're at. And I was at the same place you were. I found something very exciting. Sounds like you're open to an opportunity. Are you not, Mary? Yes, perfect. Watch this 2-minute video. I want you to understand what we're doing. This is a category creator product. It's changing lives, and we're open. There's a huge business opportunity attached to it. There's your presentation, 2-minute video. Third-party tool, that's the key. Do not be the messenger. Do not be the messenger. Be the person that leads them to the information. Let the videos do the heavy lifting. It's going to either intrigue Mary or not. And if that does happen, okay, then you want third-party validation. 3-way expert. After they see it, listen, I'm brand new, but I'm working with some very successful people in the industry. Let me tell you about one of them. They've been in the industry 24 years. My gosh, multi-million-dollar earners and producers. And I'm learning a lot from this person. I want you to get on a call so they can explain the bigger vision of what we're doing. That's validation. Okay? After validation, usually you got to get them into an event. A live webinar, a recorded webinar, which is what? Confirmation. Presentation, validation, confirmation. Wow, this is big. And then training and duplication. Because after a 2-minute video and a live event, you have to expect a decision. This is where a lot of you are missing it. You're giving them information, there's still no decision. You got to move that person to making a decision. You got to set it up. I promise you, Mary, okay, now that you've seen our third-party tools in the 2-minute video, and you've been on the call with, example, Jeff, and you now watch the video, I promise you, you're going to have in your mind whether this is going to be a yes or no for you. I've set it up that way. And all I'm going to ask from you, Mary, is either a yes or no. Because we're moving fast. And I want to show you how to make money quickly. So you set it up. And then once Mary gets involved, here we go. Right? Here we go with the welcome letter, being part of our Monday calls, all the different tools. That's the duplication. Getting Mary now moving. But you understand the KISS system? It's the approach. It's your list first. And the approach, the proper approach based on the person. Getting that 2-minute video into their hands. And inserting an expert, giving them the full presentation, and then a decision. This could happen in one day. This could happen in 24 hours. Well, that's one day. It could happen in 2 hours. I've had people just do a 3-way call. But because they have so much credibility, they go, I'm taking a spot on your team. I don't have to see anything. I get it. See, it's all based on who you have in your funnel. And then we want to take a new person. We want to take a new person and launch them. You've heard this over and over again. Launching. See if they qualify for a launch. It could be a virtual launch party. That's really what we're doing now. We're really just doing virtual launch parties. Could be a conference call, could be a Zoom meeting. Okay? Or 10 and play, text to webinar. Right? Just texting people the webinar link. Or you could have a launch party, could you not? Have people over to your home? No, obviously we laugh at that now. And the only reason we laugh at that now is because that's what I did for 24 years. but there's still nothing wrong with it. I know Dan out in Denver brought his team together and he had a powwow. Okay, live event. Nothing wrong with live events, guys. It's just not necessary. It's not something you have to do. But you know what? If you had a group of people and you brought them over and you went through the PowerPoint slide, would that be bad? Don't turn your nose up to this. There's different ways of doing the business. So this is how you launch. Now, if someone's launchable, these are the people that I say, wait a minute. Okay, you have a big sphere of influence. Got it. We're going to set up a launch call. How many people could you put on the call? I could put on 40. Oh, he's launchable. Well, I don't know. I don't know very many people. Maybe I could get my Aunt Betty on. Okay, that's somebody that, you know what? You're just doing the regular system. You're not gonna launch somebody who puts one person on the call. You're gonna work with them, yes. You're gonna get them to get there too, yes. But it's not somebody that's gonna do a virtual launch party. Follow me? So these are just different ways of doing it. Okay, some of you have nice homes. There's nothing wrong with having people over to your house and letting people know what you're doing. Okay, so that's the concept. That's the concept of what I want to talk about. It is really the urgency of moving through your list very quickly. Okay, and then obviously there's different things, right, that you could send people. You've seen this script, right? The initial text to get people to at least open up and watch the video, right? Now, this is an example of a launch script, and I'm not going to train on it. I'm just going to give you the concept of how to get people started and what your mentality's got to be. Okay? You always, when you call somebody, if I'm calling somebody, I'm not there to chat for an hour, because that says what? Oh, he's not that busy. Be in a hurry always. Catch up first briefly. But then you want to go right into it. And these are just some of the phrases that you might want to consider. I don't have a lot of time, Bob, to talk, but it was really important I reach you. Let me tell you what's going on. Boom. Hey, Bob, I have a million things going on, but I'm glad I caught you. Let me tell you what's going on. Hey, Bob, listen, I'm running out the door, but I need to talk to you real quick. Lisa and I are so excited about, boom. See, being in a hurry. In other words, you're busy, you're excited, you found something, right? And I'm not here just to chit chat. And also puts them at bay to ask you a lot of questions. Because all you want to do is intrigue that person to get them to watch or accept the 2-minute video. Then you have the sincere compliment. If I'm talking to a person with a sphere of influence, okay, listen, Bob, I'm running out the door. It was so important. I got a hold of you. Listen, you've always been wildly successful. I've always respected the way you've done business. You've always been so supportive of me, and I appreciate that so much. You're one of the most connected people I know, and I've always admired that about you. The sincere compliment, right? This is on a phone call. And now, a lot of people say, what do I say? Here's the invite. Here's what you say. Listen, Bob, the reason I'm calling is this. I'm just getting started in a new business, and I'm really excited about it. Let me tell you why. You know my situation. Okay, I'm sick and tired of working 12 hours a day. Okay, my company just went to a corporate downsizing mode. I needed to make a change. This is a 5-year-old company that is now launching in the US. The product they are launching into the US is a category creator. Bob, I've never seen anything like it. There's no competition. And the market strategy is the easiest program that I've ever seen. It's so simple. But more importantly, the leaders I'm linked to are making all kinds of crazy money in a short period of time. Bob, if I sent you a 2-minute video, would you watch it? If I invite you to a private insider Zoom meeting, would you attend? If I set up a special 3-way call with the top people in the company, would you be able to get on? You see the message? I'm in a hurry. I've always respected you. Here's what I'm doing. And if I would you. If I would you. Yes. Confirmation number 1. Sure, I'll watch it. Good. When will you watch it for sure? Take that next step. Well, I'll watch it right now. Perfect. So if I called you in 10 minutes, you would have for sure watched it, right? So what's the best number and time to call? These are just confirmations, guys. Then get off the phone. And more importantly, guys, a lot of you need to embrace this. And I went fast through this, and I could train on this again, okay? Stop talking. Shh. Stop talking. Don't talk. A lot of you talk too much. You're talking about Hilo and this and that and comp plans and points and no. Shh. Don't talk. That's it. Stop talking. Get off the phone. You've done your job. Lead them into the information. Then they're either open or not. And when they're intrigued, you got to move quickly once the intrigue is there. That's how you do it. So here's the message today. Work with urgency. And just remember, I'll leave you with this. The same people that are on your list are on other people's list. And I'm very competitive. I want to make sure, right? That's what drives me. That's what drives us. People are, the attitude you got to have is everybody would love what we offer. I just got to give them the information. That's it. You guys, appreciate all of you. Thank you. Georgette, do you want to say something?
Call me in a little bit.
Okay.
I think they just unmuted themselves. Okay.
Thanks, Jeff.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate you all.
Thanks, Jeff.